Yes, you can! Alright. It is fucking Holgate time! Holgate Porter. Woo! Oh, sorry, I ripped somebody off there. Somebody does that. Sorry. They throw beer caps, though. That's a guitar pick. Fucking eat it. Fucking guitar pick. It is Holgate. Temptress Chocolate Porter Holgate Brewhouse, 1999, from Australia at 6%. Okay. That'll be a lesson to you. Right. Okay. Okay, so we got the Temptress Porter, supposedly discontinued, and I don't necessarily understand everything that everyone says when I listen. So, due to Wine Cavern's like, man, this is discontinued. So I don't know if this is like forever to be gone. This might be the last Temptress Chocolate Porter in the world, or just maybe they just not bring it into his store. But I think he meant everywhere. But he probably really just meant in his store. Oh, shit. So the color on this I'm seeing, wow. I'm learning about porters, because the ones I've had were just so heavy and the stuff, they were just basically like a rich stout. These ones are thinner bodied than you would think, and they seem to be a bit ruby in color when you pour them, and they blacken up in the glass, so they're actually a bit lighter. So yeah. Look at that color there. It's like a light brown when you look at the stream going in there. But in the glass, it's of course quite dark. The head on this is fabulous. I mean, look at that. Look at that crowning going on there. So yeah. Oh wow, and they're full of like fruity flavors, like raspberry type, maybe even cherry. In some of these a little bit. They're like that type of fruit, not like your plums, your raisins so much. You're actually getting like raspberries and stuff out of these porters. So I'm learning a bit about porters as we speak, and I'm just glad this one's at 6%. Look at that. Beauty. So let's check this one out. Yikes. Look at that. You can tell, oh wow, look at that. You're getting some compression action going on. Wow. Red fruits in the head. Like the head tastes like raspberries and cherries. Wow. This is excellent. A very light body to it, which is kind of new to me, this head. The one I had was an English porter from England. The one I was typically buying before, I think it was Taddy's London Porter. And it was a little bit different from what I remember. It must have been well over a year ago. It's thin. You can just... thin body. Oh, look at that. You're getting some ruby through the bottom on this one. In fact, check out Hallie's Beer Reviews did one. Should be on the list recently. I checked out. It was actually quite... not a beer I'm familiar with or anything, but it wasn't even black. Like, it was actually... a lot lighter than you may expect porters to be. So just to be aware that porters aren't necessarily basically a stout. Basically, they're a little bit different. Like yeah, I'm picking up all kinds of ruby red, cherry red gleam coming through the bottom of this glass. We'll say. So yeah, I just can't get over how much fucking cherry there is in this beer. For being black, like you would not expect to pull out cherry. So maybe I should read this bottle. I don't know. It's bad etiquette to like learn about the beer as you're reviewing it, but that's the fucking real world, folks. So get fucking used to it. I'm not the only one who does this, all right? So fuck off. It's yeah, I'm not reading that. Fuck it. Yeah. Oh, damn it. There you go. Everything's all worked out. Oh, damn. It's like the same thing. Rose hips, cherries, raspberries, big time. And that's all I'm talking about. And that's all you're gonna get to hear. No, I'll move on. I'll do it. Fuck around. Bam! There is so much more cherry. Like, as this is warming up, and I took it out of the fridge maybe 25 minutes ago. As this is warming up, and as it's degassing, that's all I'm getting. Like, really, it's just thin-bodied, dry, watery beer with an excellent head and mega. I like to say raspberries, but it's actually more of a cherry. Our flavor going on here, and it's everywhere, and it's just lingering. It's like cherry fucking pie. It really is. This is really cool. Hope you guys keep making this Holgate Temptress, an Aussie brew. So yeah, if you're in Australia, definitely don't be scared of that beer. This is phenomenal, especially if it's a good price. I mean, you got to support a beer like this. This is like, look at the head is performing excellently on this. And I don't know what I paid for this, but I got a deal on a bunch of imports. A couple that were expired, but they had best before dates. It's kind of my fault, but kind of not my fault, but kind of my fault too. So wow. And I've done it. That's all there is. Ruby, cherry, type flavors going on here. You're getting a little bit of like out of the ruby British styles, like let's say Hobgoblin or something like that. You're kind of getting that ruby gummy bears kind of sweet, fruity flavor out of this, and not a whole lot of burnt grains. But of course, I just reviewed a 9.5% stout that was jacked up with sugar. So if you haven't had this one, go back. I mean, that was like the booziest thing ever. So I'm probably a little desensitized to burnt grains and alcohol right now. Oh, fucking righteous beer. I can't say enough about this beer. This is probably like the coolest porter I've ever had. Like it's not too far into the dark side, and it's not. I haven't tried any of the real light ones, like I was mentioning earlier on fucking Howley's beers. There, fucking, and it was like not. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about porters really. So, but I mean, this is a fucking awesome beer. So, what, a rate? Alright. Let's see now. Since I'm an authority on porter, no, I don't know. Fuck. Let's just, fuck. I need another drink and then I'll tell you, alright? Yeah, okay. It's a 9 out of 11. You know, I'm sure they get a little bit better than this. It's a little bit thin, so I'm going to just hit the negative points. But maybe it's supposed to be thin. I'm getting like rose hips, floral, cherry, raspberry type fruit flavors out of it. You can tell you can tell it's in the black realm. You're picking a little bit of dark grains. The head is performing excellently on this. I mean, yikes, right? I'm not getting a whole lot of hops or anything, so to speak. Maybe a little bit of a maybe British style earthy hop, like maybe some Goldings or something in there. No, don't quote me on that for sure. I'm like the world's shittiest hop expert. So, yeah, it's a little bit earthy, I guess you could say. Like you can definitely tell that this is a British beer style, and I don't. So, yeah, I gave it a fucking rate, didn't I? Yeah, I think it was like 9 or something. Yeah. Berserker! Fucking drink your Aussie brews! Yeah!